Hey, what is up guys? I am back and today I thought I would do a video on Clash of Clans. So today I thought I would do a video on Clash of Clans, and basically this is going to be three different attacks that I've done in the past, recently. So the first one is, actually all of the attacks will be the same. I think the same army for all of them. I don't really know what to call it, but basically the layout is 4 archers. Well, I don't know if I'm going to take the same amount of barbarians and archers for the same one, but I take wizards, Pekka, Golem, and then my queen, and then I take a jump spell, 2 rage, and a heal spell. So right now what I'm trying to do is I lured out the clan castle troop, and I killed them, and then I put my 2 golems down, and now I put my wizards and wall breakers to open their base up. Okay, so now I put a rage down to get my wizards to get in their base, and finally I put down my Pekka. Okay, so now my queen and king are both going in. I kind of wish that they had gone inside the base instead of going around. That was probably the biggest problem with this base. Also, this base, it's a Town Hall 9, but the defenses are not the best. Like, you can see down here, on the middle bottom, there is actually an archer tower. I think that's level 6. So, right now my golems are in the base. My king and queen are getting the outside, and so my 2 Pekka and my king are on the outside of the base, trying to get these guys out. And so basically now I think my wizards are taking out the cannon, gonna get that mortar now, and basically just ruining this base. Okay, so one of my Pekkas died. It was inside of my base. Oh yeah, so also I apologize for a couple of the hiccups that you might see that are going on, and that is mostly because I got a new screen recorder. It isn't the best, and I'm trying to look for a better one for iOS, but this is what I have so far. So my wizards are 2 of my wizards are still alive, and luckily that mortar is focusing those Pekkas, so my wizards were able to take out that mortar. So now they're going to finish up the base, which is probably going to result in a 3-star. Okay, so my Pekka are now taking out that air sweeper, and this Tesla is doing some damage to my Pekka, but I don't think it should be a problem because it looks like we're about to end this raid. So now my archer queen is just gonna destroy him, and that is going to result in a 3-star. Okay, so now the second raid. So the last one was a war, and this was just me finding a base. This one actually had a pretty good amount of loot, so I just wanted to raid him. So I got the clan castle troops out, and so I was really stupid. I forgot to bring barbarians and archers to this one, so I had to use my wall breakers to lure them. And then I put my clan castle troops out. I got some wizards. I got rid of those giants and archers. And now I put down my golems to take some damage, and I put my wizards down. Okay, so after also another problem with this raid was that I was stupid enough to put all of my wall breakers down. I was actually trying to click my Pekka, but I clicked wall breakers by mistake. So I did put the wall breakers down inside of the Pekka. But I still did get inside the base, and it did a lot of damage. And again, in this raid, you can see that my king and queen both didn't go inside the base like I wanted them to. Also, you can also see in the base, I put a jump spell down when I probably didn't really need a jump spell. I kind of wish I hadn't put that jump spell down. This was one of my first raids that I've done with this layout, so I wasn't really thinking that straight. So one of my Pekkas died, and just still have 2 Pekkas left with a pretty good amount of health and some wizards going around. And so now I'm going to drop a haste spell so that this golem will get go a little bit faster to protect my Pekka. And so there it goes. I was kind of hoping that if I put the haste spell down, then the golem would get there, and the archer tower and the cannon would focus on the golem instead of the Pekka, but that didn't really work out. So right now, I think my barbarian king is probably going to die soon. He's probably going to die soon. Yep, there he goes. And all I'm going to have is my archer queen, because that wizard's going to die and that golem's going to die. And so now you can see that they're both about to die. Alright, so there goes that wizard, and now just a couple golemites that are gonna survive. And now it's just the archer queen and the 2 golemites, and so I had to speed this part up because it took pretty long. And so that's basically it. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to the last and final raid. I don't know why I said last and final. That was stupid. Okay, so over here I checked the clan castle and I saw that there were no troops in it, so that actually was good. So I put my 2 golems on to take some damage, like usual. I got some wall breakers. This base was actually pretty easy because there were there were defenses in the beginning, and it was pretty easy for my wizards on this one. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a jump spell so I can get into the main compartment where the town hall and the expos and such are. So here come my king and queen. So this is actually the only raid where my king and queen got into the center instead of going around the base, and that's probably because they didn't really have that many buildings, which is probably a major flaw in a base. I actually just created a new base on my main account. Basically I'm recording this video on my iPad because I couldn't get the screen recorder on my iPhone where my main account is, and I actually have a second account on my iPad. Now you can see that the barbarian king just died. My barb king died. They killed I killed the enemy queen, and we're just gonna probably finish up this attack now. We already got 2 stars. I don't think this one's gonna result in a 3-star. He actually had pretty good defenses, so it would have been pretty hard to get a 3-star on this guy. So there goes my queen getting wrecked by that expo, the archer tower, and this cannon. But we did do a pretty good amount of damage, 71%, and got a pretty good amount of loot. Got about 400,000. And that concludes my video. Those are 3 attacks in Clash of Clans. I hope you guys enjoyed. And so this is, like I was saying, that was my iPad base, and this is my real base for my Town Hall 9. I'm actually training some troops right now because we are in war, and I just wanted to get that. So yeah, like I was saying, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button and comment down what you guys liked, or if you guys want to see more of this content. Until next time, see you guys later.